Hey, Nahani here, acting coach with an acting tip for you. This tip is about sharing. And I want to talk about it in terms of acting, but it's also kind of a life hack, success tip. Sharing is kind of like breathing. It's like the out breath of breathing, the exhale. If you don't breathe, you die. And if you don't share, you can become very isolated and very stuck. And as an actor, if you're not sharing yourself, if you're not sharing yourself in a scene, you run the risk of being a kind of shallow, maybe boring, one note kind of actor. So a lot of people isolate in their lives. I understand that. I used to do that. I was a big isolator and I still can do it sometimes. And when I do that, I feel really stuck. I feel, well, maybe lonely, but also just like nothing's really moving in my life. There's no energy, there's no breath in my life if I'm isolating. So I really have to share myself with the world in order to be in connection and to get feedback. So that's like the exhale, and then I receive feedback. That's the inhale. And if you don't share yourself in acting or in life, you do get stuck. You get depressed. You're not breathing. You're not interacting. So in a scene, especially if you are afraid to share yourself, your vulnerability, your partner has nothing to work with. And the camera just kind of sees a flat picture. It's a little scary to be vulnerable in front of anybody, in front of a camera, in front of possibly millions of people who might be watching you. But that's the gig. That's the gig, guys. We love this, right? We love to share ourselves because we know that if I share with you, it makes it easier for you to share back with me. And that is the out breath and the in breath. That is the breathing that keeps us alive. So even though there are some weird things going on in the world, and everybody's feeling a little freaked out, a little scared, or a lot of people are, don't let that stop you from that breathing, that sharing of yourself, that giving. Now, it can just be giving comfort to somebody, giving your time, giving, sometimes it's money, giving your knowledge, giving a moment of listening to somebody else. There's things you can give that are so easy. You don't even really think about them most of the time. But if you're feeling stuck, really look into, what are you not giving of yourself? What are you not sharing? Are you holding something that needs to be given or shared? It could be even a problem. When you're sharing a problem, you may think you're burdening someone, but really you are giving someone an opportunity to help you, even if they're just listening. You're giving them something, and it makes them feel like they can share their fears or whatever's going on with them. And that's how we help each other, guys. That's how it works. And to give you an example of how that worked for me in my acting career, well, there's a couple of examples. One was, I was very depressed. I was an isolator. I really wanted to do everything by myself. Didn't want to ask anyone for help. And it brought me to a place where I was just kind of an alcoholic and not really doing anything, and my career just tanked. That's what happened when I did it that way, that I'm going to do it all by myself. I'm going to figure it out myself way. And I had to ask for help. I was brought to my knees. I just couldn't go forward anymore. And that's a bit of a longer story, but I did get the help that I needed, and I did learn to start sharing, and that saved my life, literally saved my life. Learning to share saved my life. Now, a little further on, when my acting career was kind of going, I realized that I was just trying to figure things out all by myself again. I was struggling. Struggle is a great red flag for you. If you feel like you're in struggle, then it's time to start sharing more and asking for help. So I was struggling, and I realized that I did need help. I didn't even know what was wrong. Like, what am I doing wrong? And the only way I could figure that out was to get into relationship with somebody, with a coach, with even another actor friend, and just try to figure out like what's not going right in my life and my career. So that at that point, I did get a coach, and I did start really working on my craft, very specifically, privately, and my career took off as a result. And money, awards, all the goodies came. But every time I've been stuck, I've I've had to share myself to get unstuck. I invite you to make a little video and just share with me, if you like, a challenge you're having or just how you're doing. And you don't have to be too detailed. You don't have to share anything too private. Just the act of reaching out and sharing just even one challenge can really shift your career and your life and get you unstuck and get that energy flowing. So I hope this helps. And I hope you find that sharing makes your life better and definitely makes your acting better.